Gamers Table. It is Monday, and we're reviewing The Enigma of Leonardo, Quintis Fontis.
What's a Quintis Fontis?
To win Quintis Fontis, you should be the first one who gets 7 secret keys. A key is yours if you have made a set of 3, 4, or 5 of the same symbol before your opponents have done. Using the cards, players create their own unique game board that is changing all the time. So think like a strategist. Be very attentive. Keep ahead of your rivals, and you will win.
I like this slightly better than the original game. It is completely different, but it is different enough to be a game of its own. It does include like the original set of cards and adds more, but you're laying them out differently. It's a general play field for everyone. You're not making up your own cross or anything like that. You're still matching cards, collecting keys.
You get a hand of 6 cards, and they have cards from the original Enigma of Leonardo and from the expansion to Enigma of Leonardo, which this isn't. This is a different standalone game. Mm-hmm. So you don't need any of those cards, but there are cards from those in it, so they're going to look familiar to you. And you're going to take turns putting down one card and then drawing a card at the end of your turn into a 5x5 grid, which is not defined at the start. You put your card down, next guy puts his down anywhere adjacent, I believe it has to be orthogonal, until there is 5 in one direction. Okay, now we've set that limit. When there's 5 in the other direction, we set that limit. Now we know what the 5x5 grid is. But you don't just put a card down. You could put a card down on top of an existing card and changing it. Or you could remove one of those cards and put a different card down instead.
Once you create a row or column of 3 in a row, you get to get one of the key cards, and you need, I believe, 7 to win.
Okay, so once you've played your card, you put this little green jobby on it to remind everybody that's the last card, and as Ken said earlier, all the symbols on that card may not be played by the next player.
Right. Plus, in addition to this game, as well as multiple cards, you've got text cards that are basically like douchebaggery cards and things like that. But this one, interference of the orders, playing the end of the turn, place the card to the table in front of you. It remains here till the end of the game. Every player who has more key cards than you should discard one of his key cards by your choice. You can play only one such card during the game. So there are, text cards in here that will change the gameplay and stuff like that.
For me, the biggest flaw in this game is when somebody makes 3 or 4 in a row, it makes it really, really easy for the not the next person, but the person after them to just get that same key card as well. So it makes for a close game, but I mean, once somebody does the work, everyone can reap the benefits because eventually it's all going to stay there unless people are really vigilant about replacing the cards and totally messing things up.
So the rules, very, very simple. 1, 8.5, 5.5, double-sided page. Really simple game to figure out, but as they did say in their description, there is strategy to this game because when you're trying... That would be Sean now.
Yeah, you can't hear that on the mic, but yeah, his phone keeps ringing.
There's a message
ringing,
for you.
Yes, ringtones. So anyway, another thing, I know Craig's complained about this a little bit. It's not a big deal, but the key cards themselves that you're collecting have obviously multiple pictures on them, but some of them or all of them do not have the same picture on each side. There's sometimes
double-sided.
There are 2 different pictures on the side, so you're searching around trying to find that right,
Yeah,
image.
the issue is you've got
And
the
you
head,
can't find it.
and somebody else has the head, and you need the... Oh, what the hell
Eclipse.
was that again? Eclipse, that's what that is. Thank you. I remember that now.
We thought it
You
was a
need the
balloon
eclipse.
the entire time.
It looks like a
it does look
balloon.
like a balloon.
It looks like
But-
a balloon.
Now, this head has the eclipse on the back. This one has the machine on the back. How are you supposed to find one? Come on, guys. It's a game in itself. Where's my key? Where's my key?
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but
Want to say something, Chris?
I'm trying to.
we're gonna keep interrupting him.
Yeah.
What do you call a cow that just had a baby? Decaffeinated.
So what were you saying?
And they have the odd text cards that change up the game a little bit, where you can get more than one card out in a round. But
After show 100, we will have Twitter live while we record, so you could actually ask us questions while we're recording. It'd be live for us, not for you, but it'd be live for us, and you'd in the shows you'd see an answer. Ooh, look, I revealed one of the new exciting changes coming up in show 100. That's right, 100 shows. Do you know how many networks can't get 100 shows?
Coming soon to a computer near you.
We do a fundraiser called the Coins for Cancer fundraiser.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that involve?
Well, basically, my brother has graciously allowed me to come on here and ask you for your money. I've been doing fundraising for cancer for about 5 years now. And my first one, I just did it on my own, raised about $700, which I was pretty pleased with. The second year I did fundraising, I challenged my friends that if they could help me to raise $1,000, I would kiss a pig. And I actually raised $1,500 that year with the help of a lot of my friends. And I did go to the farm and kiss a pig. The next year it got even bigger. Two of my friends challenged me that if we could get to $2,000, that they would shave their heads. And they did shave their heads. Well, this year...
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
They're showing it. They're looking right here.
Okay, carry on. Okay, so then this year... I tried to do a fundraiser and my goal was $3,000 and I didn't get even close this year. I don't know why. Just 2012 was not a year where people were handing out their cash freely, apparently. So for local people, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Guelph, the challenge is this. We are looking for the heaviest bag of pennies. I know a lot of charities ask for your money, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm trying to kick somebody's ass in fundraising. Can I say ass on your show?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ass. Okay, so I'm trying to kick someone's ass in fundraising, and my goal this year, I've set it for $5,000. Take a container to your work, leave it on the table, ask people to put their pennies in. We're giving you quite a bit of time until March next year, and my brother has generously offered to put together a really good prize pack for whoever has the heaviest bag of pennies. We want your pennies, lots of them.
Let's clarify, heaviest container, that's the pennies. Don't just bring a lead box with 4 pennies and say it weighs more than anybody else. No. It's the pennies that got to weigh a lot.
The pennies. So we're challenging local people to bring in their heaviest bag of pennies. If you donate more than $20, you'll get a tax receipt next spring. All of the money that I raise goes to prostate cancer research through the Ride for Dad.
Now, all you guys that are all around the world, down in the States, in England, Sweden, Norway, all those places, hi guys, that you watch us, and we know you watch us.
Hola.
Feel free, yes, South America, we got guys down there too. Feel free to go to the Gamers Table website, click on the donate button, and donate. And in the note on the donation, note that you're sending it to the Coins for Cancer, and we will pass it along directly to them. As the event goes on, check out the website, and you will get an up-to-date list of what is included in that big giant package that you'll be able to win if you're the one who has donated the most pennies.
So, that's that.
There you go. Thanks for watching. Keep watching the show. We will update you on details. And if you check this website up here, you can get direct information on what they've done in the past and what they're planning to do in the future.
He's such a good brother.
See you, bye. Wrapping up for Enigma of Leonardo, Quintis Fontis.
What's a Quintis Fontis?
Well, I feel it's a slightly better game. There's more to it. The text cards and, totally different layout, different style of play. I still don't find it that much better. It's still pretty simple. It's just card matching. Not a lot going on. For the Enigma of Leonardo, Quintis Fontis.
What's a Quintis Fontis?
This one right here. I'm going to give this one 5.5.
That's all it is. It's card matching. There's the text cards that maybe a little bit of douchebaggery, but not enough to really make. I give this game a 5. But there is no messing up in this game, really.
Not entirely.
Not intentional. There's a lot of, oh man, you just put 1 to the symbol I was going to match 3 of, you moron. And it's not even the symbol you were doing. You just happens to be there. Couldn't you use a different card? Come on!
Yeah.
I give the Enigma of Leonardo Quintis Fontis
What's a Quintis Fontis?
a 6. Theme.
Theme?
Not really. I mean, all the drawings are Leonardo's drawings, but that doesn't really have anything to do with the game you're playing. Easy to teach. Pretty easy to teach, but again, there are those cards with the mistranslations on them, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. You need to sort of point out, okay, I know it says this, but it actually means this, because otherwise you're, well, this is why would I ever play this card? And fun to play? Yeah, it can be. It's the same sort of thing with a lot of games. If you're in the frame of mind for a game where there's going to be some randomness, but there's not any rolling dice, you're based somewhat in control of your own fate, that's what you're looking at here.
It's made in Russia. Cool.
So
that's it for this episode of the Gamers Table. Tune in again next week for another review of another game, if we
Get some more games.
and get around to it. Sorry, we're late.
yeah.
We were planning on reviewing a game on Saturday.
See, it's not just about reviewing games; it's playing games now in
Yeah.
order to review them in the.
And we got playing a new game, and it went long, and it was really interesting. And by the time it was done, it was too late to do a review. So here we are, and I will be madly editing tonight to try and get this out before the Friday show is due. Yay me! Oh, by the way, I will be working 14 or 15 hours on Thursday as well.
Go, get to work. Oh, we're actually recording already. So.
Yeah, you're doing your close-up. So do
I'm doing my close-up. Go away! You're in my close-up. Go away.
So you get a hand of 6 cards.
Let me check the rule.
Yep, 6.
Yep.
I was right. See.
I like it slightly better than the original game. The original game, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Wow. All right. There we go. There's something for the blooper reel. Anyway, probably not that great of a blooper. Anyway, the Enigma, yeah. Shit. Oh, an overlay. That's more fun.
I like the mumble.
No,
I'm gonna get a couple of now. Cell phone.
Oh, you just did it. Now you spoiled it. Oh well.
Well, I'm not gonna put that in.
There it goes again. All right. Anyway.
Am I supposed to be talking? Hello? Greg, am I supposed to be talking? This is the blooper reel. Craig left the room and I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
So this is my review on the Enigma of Leonardo. This looks like a game that I would probably not even understand the rules of or how to play it. It's in a pretty small box, so I'm thinking there's no pop-o-matic dice or anything like that. And it's got a lot of words on it that I can't even really figure out what the hell they're talking about. I'm sure some of you would love this game, but I think I would prefer like Clue or the Game of Life or something like that. But this does have a picture of some guy who is naked on the front, and I do like that. And it has some art by, I'm thinking, Leonardo da Vinci all over the box. And it has cards, so maybe you can play Crazy Eights with it, or maybe you can play Fish with it if you don't understand the rules of the game. You're supposed to be able to be 12 to 99 to play this game. What I do like about it is it would only take a half hour of my time, and that's probably all I'd want to devote to this game that I can't